11. You know, I didn't actually look at this menu to kind of decipher what it was, but this is kind of cute. Huh. That was a very straightforward thing. Dude, all the shit, 11. Spinal Tap references, am I right? This is Double Kick Heroes. This is actually my second attempt at making this video. The last one had awful audio, which is, you know, a disgrace in a game, a rhythm game. This is a rhythm game. So let's start at the story mode. They have a bunch of different difficulties. Let's see. They have these cute descriptions that are like for musicians and super players, octopus aliens, and the lizard people. So this is just going to determine the difficulty, which I don't necessarily think is directly compared in the campaign or the story mode. So we're just going to put on metal because I am a rhythm game and musician, and then we're just going to do our best. There is a story, so, you know, let's enjoy. Let's partake. Fellow Americans and people of the world, everything is fine. This is what it looks like when everything's fine. It's fine. Randy. Yeah, you know, the super friends among you may know that I'm into metal. So this is kind of exactly the kind of game that I'd be into. Like this? Fucking sick. This is the second time I'm hearing it. Cool the second time still. I feel like this is like mixing in a way that I don't necessarily think works, but you know, they're going for it and I can appreciate that. I kind of like, you know, parts of that though, so it's cool. Yeah, so this is the second time I'm doing the tutorial, so we're gonna try to make it through as cleanly as possible. One criticism I did have when playing it the first time was that, you know, you go from that intro song to this, which is like pretty tame by comparison. This is the upper gun. Fire up. Wow! Run for your lives! I think I didn't do the one that it wanted me to do. Yeah, so I think one thing that I will mention about the first time that I played, which, you know, this isn't that, but I oftentimes in rhythm games just kind of gravitate towards like the above average difficulty on my first try. Just because I think the thing that appeals to me about rhythm games is the sense of like playing the music. And so if the difficulty is too low, then I just have like a really strong disconnect. And I would prefer that, especially in Rock Band, you know, when I started playing Rock Band drums, I just immediately started on hard and then like pushed it up to expert like pretty quickly because I really want to, you know, feel like I'm playing the music. I think that's kind of like the fantasy of the game. I got a story, you know. I hate to say this, but we're running out of gas. I'll blow them away with my sound. How many times I have to tell you that won't work? Only Sheila and her guns can do that. it wasn't a bad idea to link guns to the double kick. That's a really good idea, actually. Didn't we just pass a tanker truck? Uh-oh. Hellwood. Is that what that sign says? No, let me move the cursor, sorry. Yeah, so I think for me, what I would prefer in a rhythm game is just to, just constantly hit buttons. In this situation where it's just like, hey, there's like a guitar going on. And because I'm, playing on metal, which is like the easier difficulty, because there's like mechanics in this game, which I feel like we'll just talk about briefly. So you have like this single track. We'll probably go into the arcade mode so I can try to stumble my way through that. You have this one track. And so this yellow button is bound to both the A and B button on an Xbox 360 controller. You kind of have to manually alternate between doing it. It's not like a different coded button for the bottom and left kick. You just have to decide that it's a good idea to fire the up gun instead of only firing the bottom one or something. And so I'm in this situation. When you first start the game, actually, they're just like, you can use any kind of controller you want. Like, you have pictures of a guitar and like a drum set and stuff like that. But I'm not necessarily at this point like so sure that mixing and matching that stuff would make a lot of sense. But so specifically on controller, there's not really like a clear sense of like what exactly I'm doing, and tying it to the gameplay is kind of a challenge I've found. So I think like generally you just want to alternate the bottom and top kick, because you'll evenly distribute your bullets against the zombies that are coming. And so like later on in the game when they start introducing more mechanics where you're gonna have to like, just have more stuff going on. There's this element, you'll probably see it we'll jump into the arcade at the end here, but there's this element of like, I have to actively focus on the bottom part of the screen because that's where the rhythm game is, but then there's this up-down mechanic that I feel like you can't necessarily be totally hands-off with. It smells like booze. No, dude, it's gasoline. This is what I love about the end times. Dude, these are really optimistic metal boys. I can appreciate this. It's the zombie apocalypse. Leave my mom, who's probably a zombie. I like that they're, not going into the specifics of this zombie outbreak. No one gives a fuck. People give a fuck. Yeah. Planet Error. Come on, Sheila, just a bit further. I didn't even know you were conscious. Are you sure this is the way? It's our last chance. Alright, let's do it. Chain up perfects to get new guns. Killing spree. Yeah, I think this is honestly though just like a, like a humbling experience that I'm just supposed to, play it on kind of the lower difficulty and like work my way up because it's a completely different mechanical game. I think, the reason that I'm like pretty okay at Rock Band is because it approximates, playing an instrument, whereas this is a video game. Yeah, I'm immediately getting into this problem where I'm like, I really want to look at the top screen. Because there's funny things happening up there, I think. And at some level I need to look up there because it's where I'm shooting. Yeah, so the thing that's not coming across because, you can't see my controller. I'm electing to pick up and down on the same one colored lane. And so where that started to get a little bit confusing when I was playing in the arcade mode was it's not mapped by color at all. So once they start adding other buttons, sorry, I'm actually playing the video game. Once they start adding other buttons, it just kind of gets visually confusing. And then doing this like little 3-bit is a little bit hard on a controller. I'm holding an Xbox 360 controller in the claw method, if you're familiar with that. So my index and middle finger are on the face buttons. If you play fighting games, maybe you're familiar. Yeah, so I'm kind of playing on like a pretty low difficulty. Jumping up just one difficulty is actually like pretty substantial. Or it was substantial enough that I had a hard time. Here's a gas tank. It's half empty. Or is it half full? Yeah, shut up, please. Jesus. Alright. Crush. We've got to find a shelter. I can't think straight. We need to rest. We need to a plan. Civilization computers. Red-at. Yeah, I want some more Red-at. Maybe we could gather some electronics, try and connect with other people. Yeah, we might be able to link with up some people on Red-at. Yeah, I did. I'll admit that, I tried to play the arcade mode on the hardest difficulty the first time I did, which we'll do that. We'll go back into that here now, so you can kind of see what I jumped into. Yeah, so the complicated thing about the controls kind of is that, so not only is it not really color coordinated like I would expect it to be, like every other rhythm game I played, like some Stepmania DDR shit or something, right? Rock Band, Guitar Hero. It's kind of not, and that's one element that made it so it was immediately very visually confusing. So like, you just have to kind of associate the yellow track with the A and B button. And then there's other tracks with other colors. One of them is red, and it's not associated with the B button, which kind of threw me off, like really hardcore. Yeah, so there's an element of me that just, wants to run before I can walk and play this rhythm game at a much harder difficulty. But like I said, there are other things going on in this game that I think they'll eventually teach you in the story mode. Yeah, but this is an interestingly like a rhythm game that's like partially not like only a rhythm game, if that makes sense. There's a lot of just like video game stuff going on as well. Okay, doing double bass type things with my fingers, not something I'm used to. cool. 100%. Nice. Fuck. What the fuck is with those dead sharks? Yeah, so not only is a zombie shark, it's also just like walking around with human legs, I'm pretty sure. It must be the power of metal that saved us. Can you build a transmitter device or something? Dude, I like her. She's just like, stop fucking around. It's got chased by like a shark. Zombie man. You guys are fucking around. Oh shit, is this a boss fight? I don't know what this is. This is already farther than I've gotten before. This is Randy. If you're a Damsey, then I'm Harry. I think she's got a Triforce tattoo. Is that what it is? Oh, sick, dude. That's a cool inverted Triforce tattoo. I'm a fan. Or I'm basic as fuck. One or the other, really. So I'm kind of delirious here. We haven't seen anyone for days. I'm in the gas station. Sick. Welcome to my very humble abode. You can check out your car and fill up if you like. I'm James, the big guy. Over here is Derek, boss lady is Lincoln, and over there, the other losers. The other losers, Snake and Randy. I'd almost think you were some kind of band. Oh, they're the Double Kick Heroes. I don't think I made that connection. I like that his shirt is like a tangram thing or whatever those are called, right? But it's a horse? Is that what it's supposed to be? Or is it just art? It's just high art. Oh, is this like actually supposed to be Marlene Branson? I wonder what Marlene Branson thinks about this. I think if someone said, what does everybody else have to say? I'm cold, turn off the AC. Oh my god. Zombies on fire. You know, being ugly guns, I feel like they made the guns work. Dude, Highway Star, is that a song in this game? Did they license that? Yeah, everything in here is like chiptune music or whatever, or lo-fi rock music, and then you get like Highway Star. You might not have noticed, but there's a new order around here. The zombie apocalypse is something of a power vacuum. Really? I don't think I noticed. These aren't your average assholes. We're talking an army. The sharks have claimed the land. Yeah, the sharks. The sharks are just waiting for their opportunity to step on land. And really, wow, I'm sorry. Thanks for the warning. We'll keep an eye out. Okay, speak to Lincoln. Snake. I need that GPS snake. Oh my god. If you want your pal back, come to the old farm. Oh no. Screw that noise. Same. Now let's find Snake. I don't really know how long the game is, though. I think we're on chapter 2, probably. 2 something. Here are the clowns. Are we really going to kick their asses? Fuck yeah, we are. I say we crush the losers and free Snake. Let's fucking do it. Let the bass howl. I don't know that I've ever really described a bass as howly. I wonder if at some, like when you're playing this for the first time, there's some level of like, if you don't know the music, at some point you're just like kind of playing weird Mario. And that's kind of weird. Shit. I wasn't sure how many beats there were in there. It's fine though, we made it. Hear the music because the sound effects are kind of screwing me. If you've heard my music, then you'll know that I'm into double bass, though, so I can appreciate it. I think I might just need to turn it up in my headphones a little bit. We'll try that. Yeah, the sound of the hitting bullets hitting zombies is kind of distracting in terms of like the rhythm game part of it. I could probably turn that down. Turn that down from 11. You might be a little shit, but we're a band now. I mean, I don't know why you really needed to rig the GPS outside. Maybe he was attaching it directly to the car. Huh. Okay. You can put more characters in the Discord tracker. I just didn't. Because, whatever, YOLO. Chat with Marlene. So you met the sharks and you came right back here? Yeah, wait, what did we just do this for? We'll break through, then we'll head over to the Rockies. They weren't so tough. I've heard tell of their thuggish chief, the demon captain of a hellish barge. This sounds kind of sick. Like, I like how just random this is, but how committed they are to the randomness. Like, no one skipped a beat. They're just like, yeah, the sharks, they're running the show now on land. No, it's fine. It's like, oh, okay, great. Like, he's just like, you won't believe this, and it's just like, no, I think we will, actually. Can we tear him a new asshole? Gross, dude. Let's give him that new hole. That is a statement. Snake. D-O-N-E. We're gonna keep moving for some reason. Okay. We're gonna save the world. I feel like the dude's profile in this garage shot looks like something not him in the portrait. become beyond your years. Join the ranks of the legendary metal icons. Dude, I wanted to. I think the time has come. Let's get this party ended. Alright, let's go. Fuck yeah. Oh shit, is this a boss fight? Didn't get to the boss fight because I was playing on like the hardest difficulty and I'm a dum-dum. Take out the Sharkmungus. Hopefully there's like sick double bass. Let the rock off begin. I just want it to be Highway Star. Like legit. Vertical steering. Uh-oh. Let's do it. There's a lot to keep track of now. I don't appreciate this. I missed a note there somehow. Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't like that how it stopped the music, but yeah, so the first time I've ever seen that is actually in this game called G Darius. Screen shaking does not help me. Wonder if I can fail if I don't kill him. Oh, whoops, it's over. We did it. I'm the best. It's kind of awkward to just end the song. I'm still trying to hit notes or whatever. Take that, jackass. Got him. Got what was coming to him? The sharks are scattering. We won. Finally, we can be done with this mess. Forever. Yeah, let's leave Marilyn Bronson behind or whatever his name is. Okay. Let's like see what the next area is, and then we'll try to jump into arcade mode so you can kind of see how much of a nightmare I had there. The band reaches the wasteland. The heat is unbearable. No other choice but to push east. The mountains give them food and a little power, but it's still a long ways. Man, I'm starving. Roadkill barbecue's getting old fast. Though that bear actually tasted pretty good. That's weird. Maybe it's the damn prison, finally. We're just heading into another war zone. Is that supposed to be like a Walking Dead reference? I'm getting a signal from the jail. We're in the middle of a barren-ass desert. What kind of people would be out here? I bet they're like unicorns, and I bet they like unicorns and rainbows. You've got shelter if you're friendly. Well, we're not. Oh my god, it's fucking... Oh my god, it's Danny Trejo. Is that not supposed to be that? I don't know. How could I forget? Stuck with your sorry ass since the apocalypse, which is now. It's so nice to meet new people. Too bad you're mouthy as hell. Hey man, do I know you from somewhere? I've seen all your movies. What was that one where you were in? Something about an old El Nacho? What? I thought we had it covered. You leave the prison and we're all good. We claimed this place ever since Morton threw us in here. You're not the only ones he screwed over. His militia hit us in the middle of a show. Maybe we could set up inside the prison, a tribute to the man in black. They're at each other's... Yeah, dude. Dang, why didn't you take the kitchen too? Is he good at making fajitas? I mean, that might be cool. Get some rest. We'll discuss all that later. Okay, well, you know, let's, if I leave, does it not let me do whatever? Okay, let's go to the main menu. And then we'll try to play arcade. So arcade mode kind of does the exact same level, kind of stuff, but it kind of does a different, like, there's no story or anything. It's just like play the video game. So to kind of, you know, set the stage, I just loaded the game up. I'm like, cool, rhythm game. I'm good at those. Put it on there, just like extreme or whatever. Difficulty, you know, you're good at difficulty. Let's put it on the hardest fucking difficulty and then play the first level. So the tutorial is the same thing. The tutorial on extreme doesn't change from what you saw in the tutorial in the story mode. We're just like, oh, A and B or whatever are your things. Okay, let's go into level 1-1 and let's see how different that is than, you know, what's on the tutorial screen. So there's still no up and down control. I think that's gated by level progress, but you might notice a few more things on the screen. So the red circle is controlled. I don't fully understand how the mechanics work. The red circle is controlled by the X button on the Xbox 360 controller, which again, you might recall is a blue button. And I think I just got hit there because I didn't alternate gunfire types. So I'm not only looking at the bottom screen trying to press the buttons in time. I think they just tried to do a flam right there. Yeah, and so the mechanical progress, you still have the lanes in arcade mode, and I think even if you play the story mode on hard, they don't give you all the lanes yet, but they give you all the lanes, but not all the mechanics. So moving up and down, still gated by actual level progress, and the power-up weapons also gated by mission level progress. So you're not gonna have the shotgun until like the level like 1-2 or something like that. But then the other gun, the like explodey fire rod, I'm not gonna have that at all. So just passively, I think I'm just generally supposed to alternate which button does the bottom track, but the top two tracks do not function like that. Oh god, I'm getting so confused, sorry. I got so confused at the end trying to figure out what was what. I think for me, if there was just an option to color coordinate it, like you're using an Xbox 360 controller, we're gonna associate the correct button and the correct color and stuff like that, then I think I'd have a better chance of really deciphering what to do. So now that we've done that, that's the first level. You notice that there's like a bunch more mechanics. Let's try to play level 1-3 on the whatever. I think the leaderboard it should probably tell you the difficulty just in case you like alternate a bit, but or it should do the Rock Band thing where it just gives you more points based on what difficulty you're playing, but maybe that's what it does. I'm not sure. I'm all extreme all the time, right? So I'm just gonna be trying to laser focus. I haven't beat this level yet, actually. I kind of do like this a lot, despite it being hard. I like that it's like close to the music. Like that's kind of what I want in a rhythm game, like I said. Okay, I'm not doing so hot. It's okay. Oh god, that was so hard. Oh my god, that was so difficult. I think the next level is where they have up and down control, so that's the first time I beat that level like legit. That's blasted. All right, let's try the next level. Oh no, maybe the next one. Tenacious Rock. Yeah, you know, you can kind of see the genres. Mike's Delight Rock. That's me. Children Acid. Heaviest Metal. I wonder if El Mobo is actually the real people. Like, how do I like get to know these people? Because they make some like pretty sick music. I like this like lo-fi metal kind of stuff. I mean, I think it's just metal. Okay, so I've never played this level, so this is essentially just like sight reading. Oh, we played it in easy or whatever, but without all the other lanes, I might as well have not played it. Oh god. This is so hard. Oh god, this is so hard. That's not that's not what I'm used to doing. If this was actually on a drum controller and I could do like the drums like they're drums, I could probably appreciate like some of the drum parts in this song. Oh, I think that's like a ripping double bass part. Oh, that's too many buttons. Yeah, so they even have like an arcade picture in the description of like, hey. Okay, yeah, that's not the kind of, you know, feeling that I would associate with like playing a double bass, like doing my two fingers or whatever. I mean, even just my hands, man. I'm not coordinated like that. Like, generally being able to play a piano is not translating over to playing this controller game. Oh, I got an error. No. All right, well, I got a weird gnarly bug. So, whoops. Out of memory. System's out of memory. Report. What's this gonna open? Okay, I hope I reported it. Okay, it just closed. I hope that reported it. Let me open up the game again. Oh, it's an early access. Let me open up the Steam page so I can just give you the hot info about the game. Butcher loads of zombies in rhythm with metal. Survive on the highway, blah, 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 blah. Early access. It's currently $15 on Steam, 10% off at the time of recording this video. So if this looks kind of cool to you, then, you know, hit it up. As you could clearly tell, I definitely got a little bit of a bug. And there is some gnarliness with like the campaign progress, which happened in the first time I recorded this video. So, you know, I don't know how much content is really there, like how much like full on, like whatever story mode is there and stuff like that, or if that's done, but I'll try to play a little bit more and talk about it at length once I finish it. I will say immediately, I'm not necessarily convinced that this is like the easiest or nicest way to play this. I think if there was some way that I could like actually play with like double bass for the drum parts and stuff like that, I would really appreciate it. Like I kind of like that part. But yeah, it's not necessarily like the most one-to-one thing. And playing, it's just specifically with a controller. I don't have a lot of other things that I can try, but yeah. So there you go, Double Kick Heroes. There's apparently a Hellgate mode. But, okay, cool.